Robbie, massive 3 points today against Corinthian Casuals. Entertaining second half. How would you sum that up?
I think just really pleased, really. I think really pleased with the players' application and the work ethic. And I would be saying the same if it was, a loss. We hadn't played for 3 weeks, Pete, so I was really conscious of how that would affect the players, because you don't get these players enough time during the week, as though it's like, it's not 5 days a week work, it's twice a week, and sometimes it's difficult for the players to keep the level of fitness up. And I thought today, really pleased with how we went about it. It's a tough place to come, whether they're, where they are in the league. It's not an easy place to come, and for us to get, 3 points, it's a huge win for us.
Yeah, well, we spotted a few players today. We could see they've been working in the gym. So how big a part has Dave Birmingham had to play in that, getting him in?
Honestly, I've been very lucky and fortunate, because we had Neil in, who was amazing and brilliant at his job. And it was tough for me and Jamie for a while, because we just felt in that period when Neil wasn't with us and we didn't have another one, we were just off pace-wise. Excuse me. And I just felt with Burmese, his passion, his enthusiasm, his excellence, his attention to detail, he's just trying to bring the club on. And that's what we need, people that try and better the club and make it a better club. And that's what David Birmingham is. He's been outstanding, and I think also the players really like him as well, which is obviously a massive thing as well.
Well, there was no game for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Possibly a positive thing for Harvey White, because, of course, coming back from his hamstring injury, today he was immense. He was everywhere on that pitch, and he won our radio player of the match. No qualms from the fans around us.
No.
He was just an excellent performance from around, wasn't it? Brilliant.
But you don't, I have to be careful, because I don't want to speak, ridiculously about it, but people might say, that's why he's captain, things like that, leading by example. I wouldn't say he's not loud, but he's not the loudest captain you'll get. But what he does when he's fit, he shows it on the pitch. And one thing, no one loves this club just as much as Harvey as anybody else, and he's he's just a class act. But not only that, he's just a really good footballer, and we're just really pleased. Listen, Walter spoke to Walter. He hadn't played since December. Magri come in, trained once with us, and showed enough quality. I feel more battling qualities that it's going to be a good addition for us. So Calvin's coming back. Calvin's been given the all clear to come back now. So all of a sudden, we've got Calvin back, we've got Happy back, we brought Magri in, we brought Walter in, coupled with the younger lads we've got who will help us. Obviously Bridgman's come back, which great assist again, great ball in, but he can still be better. And there's so many things we can still be better in, but the most important thing today was the 3 points, and it's a huge 3 points for us. And now I've just said to the players, you've got to challenge yourselves to kick on, because I'm not saying we're the best team in the league, but I think we are better than where we are at the minute. And I think even when you speak to Walter, saying we're such a good team, we're not that far away. So the people and Mags, they can see it. We aren't that far away. It's just them little finer details that change the whole complex of results in games. And luckily today, I just thought when we did the crossbar so many times, I thought, it's just not going to be our day. And then luckily, great ball in, and really pleased for Pato. He's been chomping at the bit, waiting, and to score a goal. Really pleased for him. I did say to him, it's took a deflection again for him to score. But listen, it's great 3 points for us, and it's we've got onwards and upwards now, hopefully.
What a tackle by Craig Robson last minute.
Brilliant. Robbo, just class players, defend, experienced. You're so lucky to have these players. Sometimes, listen, Robbo won't mind me saying this. Robbo, if he really was clued in, he's just different class. He's a class player, and sometimes it becomes too easy for Robbo, I'll be honest. And but he's a great lad. Love him to bits. I love all the boys. They're all great lads, and you can see we're trying to pass and trying to play and trying to move it. And what about Joe Briffer?
Yeah. Well,
we've got so much confidence in the kid to bring him on. Mags was flagging at the end. He'd done a lot. He hadn't played a lot. He'd been out injured a lot, and just to bring him on, just the calmness he shows and the composure he shows for his 17-year-old, it's remarkable. And you don't normally get that at this level. So we're really lucky to have a player of that quality.
Yeah, well, especially mention for Killian in goal as well.
Yeah.
Very vital save from the deflected shot with his right hand.
Yeah.
Fantastic save. He done well today too, didn't he?
Yeah, he done brilliant. He's done brilliant ever since he's come in. and he's a really good addition for us. So we're really pleased on that. And look, you know, it's nice because sometimes them deflections can just alter your change of movement. So, you know, really pleased with it. And yeah, listen, I've had a lot of weekends recently of down. Before that, I've had 3 weeks of frustration that we couldn't get a game on. And the last thing you need, which is life, is not playing for 3 weeks and coming to Corinthian Casuals, who are in the bottom 3, bottom 4, and we know where we are, and it was a massive point, and I can't thank the players for the effort enough. And also, I want to say the supporters have been immense. The supporters we've got are incredible, and I'm so appreciative and so thankful to them. And it hurts no more than me and the players that when we don't win, we see the fans travelling how they do. But like I say, I've said it before when defeats, I'll say it again. We've got a group of players and staff that want to do everything possible to make this club a better club and a successful club.
Well, on that note, Robbie, I think we should end it there on a positive. Well done, mate. Well done.
Cheers, buddy.